Okay, I'm currently watching the Taco Bell live event, and I'll I'm gonna be I'm gonna keep it a more than 92 with you. I'm gonna Uber Eats Taco Bell right now. Right now, it's they're innovating in ways that Apple, Microsoft, um, other large company can only dream about. It's incredible. That new cantina menu, oh my god, the little taco cup thing, unbelievable. Um, I this video is sponsored by. I'm just kidding. I don't have sponsors. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry, and I in this video I'm going to probably work on my metal game engine, I guess. Maybe I'll throw in a little bit of the compiler as well. I don't know. These vlogs have no purpose or direction. I'm just doing it. Just going with the flow. Hopefully you can body double with me. That's really all I want. Okay, bye. Before I do that though, I am going to take a shower and go for a walk because it's scorching hot here in Chicago today. It's 36 degrees. So I can't let that go to waste. I gotta go outside. Mostly just because it's not raining. Or snowing. So I guess that's something to look forward to. I hate that I live here.
Okay, I ordered Taco Bell and it put me in the bed. I've been working from bed. One of the perks of working from home is sometimes you can throw that H in the garbage, throw a B in there. Work instead of WFH, I'm WFB. I need to go for a walk, and I'm gonna walk to a coffee shop now because I said I was gonna do that before, and I really need it because I'm so tired, and I'm not gonna get anything done if I don't caffeinate.
Alright, I gathered the strength to get the F out of bed. I'm gonna walk to the coffee shop. Also, I'm going to try to get in a workout after the walk and hopefully some coding, but we'll see. I'm actually going to a friend's house for dinner. My shutter speed was wrong again because I keep changing it by accident. Anyway, I'm going to a friend's house for dinner tonight, which means I can't do what I really want, which is to code because I'm a robot. I'm just kidding. I honestly do just want to stay in the house tonight. Not for anything to do with my friend. It's just I'm lazy and tired. But sometimes you just gotta force yourself to do stuff. That's what I'm trying to do, and I probably won't regret it. But if I do regret it, I'm gonna dox him on my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm back from my walk. Um, got my coffee. About to load myself up with stimulants and try to get a little bit of coding done, and then hit the gym real quick, and then I'm off to my friend's house for dinner. Let's see. Let me record that screen. Um, I think I want to actually just continue with compiler stuff because that seems to be the only thing that's working for me lately. Well, the metal engine worked fine, but I don't know. I don't actually know what I want to add to that right now. I think I should plan it off of video, and then we can figure that out later and do a video for that later. So I don't quite remember what the heck I was working on last video. Why? I just wish this would, like, actually, what if I did like this? Will it focus on my face? Okay. It wouldn't be my channel without technical diffs. Okay, so can't remember what was the last thing the last thing I was working on. Only there's like a video evidence of that, of what I worked on. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what. I had. Let's check the main file. So yeah, we added the lines together last time. Okay, so okay, it looks like we're actually getting to some more interesting stuff. We're gonna build the virtual machine that will actually run the bytecode. So I'm going to actually quit this and create a new file. It's just gonna be vm.h. I just feel like sometimes this autocomplete is just ass no matter where I go. Okay, so okay, so all we have to do is create a struct called VM, and it just holds a pointer to a chunk. And yeah, two methods, one for initializing the VM and one for freeing it, which I don't actually need the free one because I'm just gonna allocate this on the stack. If there's like too much stuff on the stack, then I'll start allocating things on the heap. But it just it doesn't seem necessary to me at this juncture. And then we're gonna open up main. I could have done that from this file. So in main, we're gonna, before the chunk, we're gonna init the VM. Oh, someone's, okay, spam call. Yeah, we're just gonna call init VM, which is not in this file, so go ahead and include vm.h. And then, okay, and then there's a method called interpret, so and then you just pass in the chunk. I wonder why the VM needs to hold a reference to the chunk if you're just gonna pass it into interpret. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so I guess interpret, they pass it. I'm talking about a book that you can't even see, so I don't know why. This probably makes no sense. But, it's, me, just yapping. Okay. So. Interpret. Okay, so I want to open vm.h again. So after this, we're going to do an enum for the different results for the interpreter. So give this a name. Making YouTube videos like this really does cause me to say words over and over to the point where they stop sounding like words. Just always saying interpreter, always saying compiler. And normal people never say those words, but I'm a freak 8 days of the week. There's only 7 days, not when you like me. What the fuck am I talking about, bro? All right, so there's a compile error and a runtime error. Those should be pretty self-explanatory. But if they're not, compile error happens when we're compiling, and a runtime error happens when we're running. Okay, so now we have to say we're going to create a function that returns an interpret result. Takes in a chunk. And I believe that's it. So we are going to vm.c++. That is a new file. Oh, we actually need one more thing in the header file. Need a pointer to uint 8, and that will be called IP for instruction pointer. It just points to the current instruction. If you saw some of my emulator videos, it's similar. Well, it's the exact same thing because this is basically a virtual machine just like the emulator is. But it just tells us where in the instructions we are. Okay, so now we have all that stuff. We want to implement interpret, but first we have to include .h. And from there we can say interpret result, interpret. Okay. And then from there, we just oh yeah, we have to up here. We're actually gonna create an instance of VM. Just call it VM, and this to the object-oriented people, this may look like a bit of a code smell. It could be, but I do find it's easier sometimes just to like create a so-called global variable in the implementation file, and because it's in the C++, the CPP file instead of the header file, no other files have access to it, so I don't really see this as like bad global state. If this was a larger project, probably maybe you would not want to do this, but I don't. I think it's fine. Okay, so we can't assign that to that. Oh, let me just say that. Okay, and then. And then the instruction pointer just points to the chunk code. Okay, so it'll point to the beginning of the code, and then we just return a not yet created function called run. Well, the result of it. And run is just going to be a static function that returns the same thing. So from here, we are, in the book, he actually defines a macro, which I don't really see why he does this. Okay, so there was okay. Okay, all right, I see what he's doing. So he defines a macro in this function. I believe this is just for convenience. I probably wouldn't do this if it was my code. Probably would just do a function. TBH. But I just don't. I don't want to think about it. So we're just going to define the macro. So we defined a macro that just returns the current function pointer. What? Oh, there you Oh, yeah, this is oh, damn. Okay, so this is probably gonna cause me some problems that I'm using you know what? Okay, we have to go our own way. I'm realizing. So we're actually gonna make this 0. And then we're gonna go to bm.h and not make this a pointer. Why are we doing this? The reason is because we're using a vector instead of the dynamic array like in the book. This it doesn't allow us to dereference the pointer, so or I don't know if I even use that term right. In the book, he's just like using pointers to access different things in the arrays, but we're actually just gonna use a regular index instead, because we're using vectors. I think technically this is probably slower, because if we were doing it his way, it would just like go and just access the memory instead of having to go in there and actually index into a dynamic array. But I don't think it's really gonna matter, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, from here, actually, yeah, so we're not gonna define that read byte thing, because instead we're gonna say so we're gonna return unt8. And this, we're gonna say, we're gonna return chunk code, and it will be bm.instruction pointer. And then we want to increment it, and then increment it and yeah, and return it. So, okay. I might have a bug here since I'm kind of changing things. I don't know until I test it. Hopefully it will be fine though. If not, we're gonna do our favorite thing on this channel: troubleshoot and debug my my bad code, because it's all I got doggone do. It's all I doggone do in this damn channel. Okay. All right. Now we just have a for loop that never ends. I don't know why it keeps automatically adding this. I don't think it needs that. All right, so just have an instruction, so switch. Instruction. this has to be probably above. So actually take this and put it up here. Okay. And we're just gonna go case return. And in that case, we're gonna return. Okay. All right, and then we need also a function to read constants. And that is it's gonna be turn VM dot chunk constants, and that will just again read byte. Cool. So in the case of constant, so we're gonna say that equal to read constant. Let's say print value. I think we have to include something. Because we gotta bug that. Also, I realized I made this capital, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna be case insensitive anyway. But anyway. Need to put that in the header files. I'm gonna go to bug.cpp, grab this line. Oh, oops. And then I just want to get rid of all this stuff. Okay. And then print value will be just a constant. Probably gonna replace this later, but I mean definitely gonna replace this later. Okay, so printf. We're just gonna print a backslash in. And add a break. I don't know if this is enough to do anything though. Non-portable path to file chunk. Age specified. Path differs in some case. What? What does it? Okay. Okay, so an MVM not found. Okay. Guessing I probably spelled something wrong. Oh, because I didn't implement an MVM. All right, then. All right, if I do that, will you leave me alone? Goddamn. All right, so an MVM. What was an MVM supposed to be? It's empty in the book. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay, it was complaining like this. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now I can change. I don't even need this here. Alright. Still errors. Undefined signals. Blah, 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 blah. That was a main. Okay. It's complaining about right now. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't even need that. It's literally not doing anything. Okay, interpret goes right after disassemble. So. Okay, so. Oh, okay, I know why. Goodness gracious. I need to make my makefile more, so I don't have to, like, do this every time. I have to update it. It wasn't compiling because it was missing that from the thing. That's an infinite loop. That sure is. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just because we're never hitting the return. But we should be hitting return, but I don't know. There's probably something wrong in my code that is that's I don't know what I'm saying. There's something wrong in the doggone code is what I'm saying. Whatever. I'm gonna take a break and probably come back to this a little bit later, maybe after dinner. So the reason there is an infinite loop is because I had the plus before incrementing the instruction pointer. So I'd put it after, because if you do it before, it's not gonna get the right instruction. Obviously, duh. And it also had that in the book, but I can't read. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm ending this video. Okay, bye.